This is Euclid. He lived around 330 to 265 BCE. His birthplace was Athens, Greece, but he moved to Alexandria, Egypt later on for work. He is most known for three things. Number 1. His book, The Elements. This is the second most printed book in history. It taught the fundamentals of geometry for over 2,000 years. Number 2. Euclid is considered to be the father of geometry. And number 3. His famous quote to King Ptolemy, "There is no royal road to geometry." So now let's get started with Euclid's GCD theorem. GCD is the same thing as GCF, or greatest common factor / divisor. The theorem states that if A equals B cubed plus R, then the GCD of A and B equals the GCD of B and R. When A is an integer, B is also an integer, but B cannot equal to 0, R is the remainder, and Q is the quotient. How it works. Number 1. Divide A and B to get the quotient Q and the remainder R. Number 2. Change the variables of A equals B cubed plus R into the actual numerical values. Number 3. Repeat continuously until the remainder R is 0. And number 4, the last non-zero remainder of the sequence is also the GCD. That's when Euclid realized he received some mail, though this part isn't historically accurate. Then he opened the mail. To Euclid from unknown. And it said, "Dear Euclid, I hear you are solving GCD problems using your new formula, so here's a problem for you. Find the GCD of 255 and 75. I wrote the answer on the back of the paper once you've gotten your answer. Sincerely, your friend Anonymous." Euclid didn't know who Anonymous was, but he was up for the challenge. What I know is that if I rewrite this problem into the form of A equals B cubed plus R, then A equals 255 and B equals 75. So using this knowledge, I can just apply the rest of the steps into this problem. Cycle 1. 255 equals 75 times 3 plus 30, where A1 equals 255, B1 is 75, Q1 is 3, and R1 is 30. Because R doesn't equal 0, we need cycle 2. 75 equals 30 times 2 plus 15. A2 equals 75, B2 equals 30, Q2 equals 2, and R2 equals 15. All we did there was divide B1 by R1 to get our new equation. B1 means B is part of cycle 1. But because R still doesn't equal 0, we need another cycle. Cycle 3. 30 equals 15 times 2 plus 0. A3 equals 30, B3 equals 15, Q3 equals 2, and R3 equals 0. Because R now equals 0, the cycles end. Now we find the remainder of the cycle before 3, aka cycle 2. And just to note, R2 is the same thing as B3. This is 15, so the GCD of 255 and 75 is 15. Let's check. Euclid was so happy that he finally decided to go to sleep. which meant that the real Euclid finally got a brain break. The end. Note that most things in this video are not historically accurate. Credits to number 1, Canva.com, number 2, CapCut.